Hello, how are all you fabulous second graders doing today? Hmm, I'm pretty great. Thanks for asking. Well, my name is Mrs. Kirchunis, and I'm from Elizabeth Red Elementary School. I am so excited to get to be with you this week to talk about reading. Now, for the next 3 days, we're going to focus on main idea. Are you ready to get started? Wait just a moment as I share my screen with you. Oh, and happy Memorial Day. As I mentioned, today is day one of week 8, main idea, SOL 2.8F. Our learning target for the week is I can determine the main idea of a nonfiction text using details for support. And specifically today, I can identify what a main idea is and what it is not. I can identify the main idea by using the topic, title, and cover art. When I say we're going to learn about main idea, you might ask the question, what is main idea? Main idea tells what a text is all about. It is the most important thing the author wants you to know about a topic. The text can be a whole book, a passage, or a paragraph. Think of the main idea of a text as a single sentence summary. Another question you might have is, why do I need to know about main idea? That's a really good question. Well, good readers think before, during, and after they read, what is the main point the author wants to tell me about this topic? When you ask that question, it will help you choose the right book to read to learn about something specific. It will help you understand what you are reading, and it will help you locate specific information as you read. Not only do good readers need to know about main idea, but good writers also think before and as they write, what is the main point I want to tell my audience about this topic? When you do that, it helps you stay focused on providing important details that support your idea, and it helps you organize your writing. The next question you might be asking is, what kind of texts have a main idea? As I mentioned, we're looking at nonfiction texts. And nonfiction texts can be informational texts, such as an article that you might find on the internet, magazine, or in a newspaper. It could be an set of instructions or manual, such as how to make this face mask. You would find lots of main ideas in your history or social studies textbook. Main ideas are in biographies and autobiographies. You can find a main idea in literary nonfiction, as well as diaries and journals. Another question you might have is, how are main ideas different than themes, summaries, and topics? And you might have this question depending on which of these other ideas you've already talked about. So, main idea is not the same as theme. And if you're not sure what theme is, that's okay. You're going to learn about theme the next 2 weeks. But let's talk about how they're not the same. Main idea, we talk about main idea in nonfiction text, versus with theme, we use that with fiction text. In main idea, there is one overall main idea for a whole book. And with theme, one story can have multiple themes. Also, the theme is called the central message, which could be a lesson or a moral. Next is summary. And you might have this question thinking, well, I already know about summary. Summary is when I describe the characters, setting, and major plot points. Well, that's true when you talk about fiction. But when we're talking about nonfiction text, main idea and summary can sound a bit the same. But let me show you how they are not the same. And don't worry, because in third grade, you're going to learn a lot more about how to summarize nonfiction text. Main idea is one sentence. A summary is multiple sentences, sometimes even a paragraph long. The main idea is the big idea without any specific details. And a summary has the big idea and major details. And next, main idea is not the same as topic. Now, topic, I know you know about because you learned that since kindergarten. But let me tell you how they're not the same. Main idea is a complete sentence. Topic can be a single word or a phrase. Main idea is specific versus topics are simple or general. And a main idea will include the topic and what the author wants to say specifically about it. So let's explore this main idea versus topic a little bit further today. Many books that are made for younger readers don't have a main idea, but instead a main topic. So I can look at this book right here, and I can see that the title is baseball. The book is going to be about baseball. That is the main topic. The picture shows baseball. The words say baseball. It's about baseball. Here's a graphic organizer I can use. And here I have the sun up here, and my topic is baseball. But what does the author want me to know about baseball? Based on that cover, I don't know. It doesn't really give me any other information. That book is basically just some pretty basic information that gives you some keywords, some vocabulary to learn about baseball. There isn't a main idea. There's just a bunch of details. Now, if I wanted to learn something specific, I need to choose a more challenging book. So here I have a different book. This book is Baseball, Great Moments, Records, and Facts. So with this book, I have the same topic. It's baseball. And now using the title, I know that there are great moments. There are a lot of records that are held. Maybe some of them are broken. And there's lots of facts in this book. So taking these details just from the title and thinking about the topic, I think the main idea of this book is that baseball is a historical game with many great moments and record-breaking events. That book will give me a lot more information about baseball than the first book. Now, what are some strategies I can use to identify the main idea? Today's strategy, first, we're going to identify the topic. Next, we'll ask ourselves, what does the author want me to know about this topic after reading this book, paragraph or passage? And we're going to use the title and the cover picture. So you might go into a library, or right now you're using some online library resources like Get Epic. And a library can be like a forest. You can get lost if you don't know how to tell the difference between different kinds of trees or books. So think about our strategy. You're going to start with your topic. You're going to ask yourself, what do I want to know more about this topic? And then we're going to use the title and the cover art to help determine if the main idea of that book is specific to what we want to learn about. So let's practice how we can use main idea to choose the right book to learn about a specific idea on a topic. So let's start by asking, what topic am I interested in reading and learning more about? So I've been at home a lot, and for me, I'm thinking a lot about dogs. I have 3 of them here, and all day long, I have to take care of them, feed them, walk them, play with them. So I'm thinking a lot about dogs. What are you thinking about? Next, ask yourself, what do I want to know more about dogs specifically? So, one question I might ask is, how do I take care of a dog? Now, I know how to take care of a dog, but if I was if I never had a dog and I was thinking about getting one, that would be a really good question. So, let me show you how you can navigate a library book forest to help pick out the right kind of book. So, we can go to Get Epic and we will type in at the top in the search bar here where it says author, title, or keyword, we're going to put in our topic word, dogs. Now watch as I type in dogs, I'm going to get a lot of books. Now it says 10 plus, that means there's more than 10 books. And as I scroll down, I'm looking at the covers and the titles, and I see a lot of fiction books. Hey, wait a second. I thought we were going to talk about nonfiction text. Well, I can keep scrolling until I find nonfiction text. And if I click show more, I'll keep getting more books. So I can scroll that way. I can also go up here to this feature and I can choose between fiction or nonfiction. So I can click on nonfiction text and it will filter out all of those fiction books for me. There we go. Now remember, my first question is, how do I take care of a dog? Well, so I'm getting some books about dogs. I see here's a bunch of dogs. This one's about golden retrievers, French bulldogs, beagles, wild and pet puppies, seeing eye dogs. Here's a book, My First Pet Dogs. And here's another book, Dogs. So these books here probably will be giving me the most general information about dogs and hopefully how to take care of one. I don't know because the title doesn't quite tell me. I might have to click on it to find out if it's a good fit. Cats versus dogs. I bet that book will tell me which is a better pet. What do you think? Now, my other question I might have is, how do dogs help people? Well, I can change my search here and I can look at, I see here's a couple of dogs where it says seeing eye dogs and therapy, cats, dogs, and rabbits. But I can even change my search to kind of help filter that way. So dogs that help people. And here I'm going to get a whole bunch more books that show me specific books on that more specific topic. So you can use these filters to help you find books that are based on your topic. You can also add some more words into your search. You're going to want to look carefully at the title and the pictures to help you determine which books you're going to select to help you figure out the answers to your questions that you have. Now, as I mentioned earlier, today is Memorial Day. So that's a topic I want to learn more about. So the next thing I need to do when I go to select a book is ask myself, what do I want to know more about Memorial Day? And I want to know, what does Memorial Day celebrate? Do you know what Memorial Day celebrates? Maybe we'll find out. So I went on to Epic again, and I found a bunch of books that basically had the same title, Memorial Day. So let's look at this one first. Again, main idea will help us choose what to read when we want to learn about a topic. So we're going to use the topic, Memorial Day, and the title to help identify the main idea. So let's look carefully at the title. It says American Holidays, Memorial Day. All right. So going back to my graphic organizer here, my topic, what was our topic again? Memorial Day. That's right. Now let's think about what details did we have in the title. It said American Holidays and Memorial Day. That's all we had. So I can take those details and come up with a main idea. Now remember, your topic is a short phrase, 1 or 2 words. My main idea is going to be a complete sentence. Memorial Day is an American holiday. So you can see how I took those details and I made that into a complete sentence to form my main idea. Let's try another one. Here's another book that I found using Get Epic. Again, we're going to use the topic, title, and picture to help identify the main idea. So let's look carefully. We have holidays and heroes. Let's celebrate Memorial Day. We have an interesting picture here as well. I see there are American flags. There's a young child. And I see there are some tombstones, which tells me that this is a cemetery. So what is our topic again? It's still Memorial Day. And now we have some different details from our title and from the cover art. One detail is that they're holidays. I saw the word heroes. And I saw in the picture an American flag and cemetery. So again, my main idea is a complete sentence. I'm going to use these details to form my main idea. Can you come up with a main idea using these details? Let's see what I wrote. Memorial Day is an American holiday where we celebrate heroes who have died. Now, I use the word died because I inferred based off of cemetery that the heroes that they're talking about, they are celebrating them at the cemetery. Did you come up with that main idea? So let's recap. Today, we practiced determining the main idea of a nonfiction text using details for support. And specifically to do that, the first thing we did was identify what a main idea is and what it is not. Next, we practiced identifying the main idea by using the topic, title, and cover art. After you're done with this video, you're going to get to practice doing what I just did. I have a little scenario here. Let me just read it for you. It says, please help. My teacher gave me an assignment to write about something we want to learn more about on one of the types of weather we explored this year. My topic is tornadoes. The question I have about tornadoes is, what should I do to protect myself if a tornado comes near me? You're going to be looking through books to help determine which is the best book to choose to read to answer that question. You're going to use the topic, the title, and cover art to help think about what is the main idea of this book? Is it the right one to read, to research? You'll get to practice using some graphic organizers and maybe doing your own research too. If you're interested on more information about Memorial Day, you can go to the Virginia War Memorial website for information and activities. You can also do some crafts, like making this pinwheel. So don't forget to check on the reading response link so you can do these activities. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy reading.